Okay, I give you the vibe, I give you the content, I give you everything I've got within me and inside of me on this show now words. We are here. Yes, definitely we are here. I am your host Wisdom Godwin and I'm here with my guest on the show now words. And we're gonna be talking about trending issues and social issues affecting us as a society. This one is gonna trend your mind to something else. So be right back after this break. Welcome back on the show now. What I am your host Wisdom Godwin, and with me here I have my guests, wonderful personalities. Like they're so, look at how they are shining. Look how they are shining. So we've got them on the show, and then we're going to be talking about the educational system of Nigeria. Yes, as we did for Nigeria now, educational system. Let's not just talk about it. So they want to talk about it. So they're going to introduce themselves to us, the audience, and me, the guest. So we're gonna start with you.
I thought we do ladies first.
No, ladies first cannot come inside this conversation now. Now it's men's first.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so my name is Simple Iwat Nkeruem. I'm a student first of all, and I am also a journalist. I am a graphic designer, and basically I try to sing, but I'm not proud of it. So that's also it.
Okay. So over to you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. My name is Blessing Jaja. I'm the Vice President, SUG, Student Union Government, based out of Uyo. I'm a student as well, Communication Arts, final year student, a PR officer as well.
Okay. Wonderful personalities, wonderful personalities. So why did you choose journalism? Because that's that particular one is very complicated. Because
Really?
most people are scared of it. Because they're like, I'm going to go out there and die.
Oh, actually, okay, I picked journalism because I have a flair for speaking.
Okay.
And speaking, not like regular speaking in front of people. So basically, public speaking.
Yeah.
I just love public speaking, and I picked journalism because I just love the course. I just love everything that has to do with journalism, from watching TV hosts to listening to radio presenters, and basically I have some models that I would love to
Like
be
watching me.
Let's add that to the list.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So how's your educational journey be like? Sorry.
I think I speak for every student when I say it's a very bumpy one. It's been a very bumpy ride since I got admission in 2018, and I'm still not done with school this 2022.
We can all relate.
Yes, I got welcomed with strike at 2018. Then I went for COVID break. Then I went for 9 month strike. Now I'm in a 5 month ongoing strike. So I would say it's a very bumpy ride so far.
Okay, so over to you, ma'am. Okay, so this is going to be very special because as the vice president of the student union government, so you're in the government already, so you've experienced this thing. So how has it been like for you?
Okay, I think well, I don't know if to say it's good or it's bad, but
Yeah.
then we're just 4 months in office for the strike. I mean, that has not happened before. How they just been operating into office 4 months, when we had lots of projects on hand, like we're going to do this, do that, and then boom, strike. So it's been very crazy, but then we don't have to stop there. We still have to get home, think of how we can engage our students even from outside school. But then we were great. Like, I mean, the strike is not good for us.
Didn't allow you enjoy this thing. This thing that you've been looking for. Okay. So now
Yeah.
you've been in school.
Yeah.
So apart from the strike, have you faced any other challenge, like in the school, apart from the strike? Because we know that it's normal.
As regards challenges, I think the fact that Nigeria is a developing country, so basically we don't have the things that we wish we had or wish other schools had, like some basic infrastructures. But thanks to our government, yes, our SCG government, I think yes, from my staying at home and then seeing what they are doing, they are doing well so far. Yes, they are actually putting some things in place for us to resume
You know that she's
when we are
actually
going to
here.
resume.
She's
I know.
actually here.
I'm not saying it to make out.
Making her. No, right?
No, like I said earlier, I'm a journalist. So in as much as people see journalists as critics, I think you should give someone praise when person is due.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
get what I'm
yeah.
saying? So
Okay.
so far, what they are doing is nice. The project they are embarking on is good, and I think they are assisting the government in ways they can in making the educational sector for students a lot more comfortable for us.
Okay, okay. So over to you, Ma. There's this thing about Nigerian system that we don't like getting out of the old things. We just love the old things and we dwell there because seeing educational systems in other countries, it's very much different from where we are in Nigeria because we have to like sit down in a classroom, 1,000 students in one room. So that is very very complicated. So how do you think that has affected us as students?
Affecting us. I mean, but then let me just say this. While this whole thing happens, we just have to get used to it and enjoy it. I mean, just utilize it because if it's to affect us, it has affected in a very wide range. You know, there are some classes that I'll not just go. Sincerely, if I'm not 10 minutes before time, I won't go because I'm standing. You know, and
Definitely.
my lecturer was like, no, stand up for the vice president. But then we can't help it. The chairs are not enough. The classrooms are very hot. Everything is just bad. So it's not actually helping us. But then we just have to enjoy the process and just utilize it.
Okay, so are you enjoying the process?
I've been out of class for like 5 months now. Okay, there was this one time. This was when I think back in year 2.
Yeah.
I had a GST class to attend, and it was in PHB block. So I went there, and the class was obviously very very full. All I think was communication arts and 2 other departments inside that one class, and
Yeah.
we had to stand. And I'm not saying it just for comic relief, but somebody actually gasped. You get what I mean? Like someone actually gasped. And
Okay.
oh my god, the stuff circulated in seconds. And because it was stuffy, despite the fact that the windows were open, it was very, very uncomfortable. The lecturer had to leave the class. And according to that day, we were supposed to have a test. We didn't have the test again that day. That was like the only good thing that happened because of that event. But
So you're happy that you guys didn't have the test.
it wasn't a pleasurable experience, to be very honest.
I really understand because we cannot even read in that kind of scenario where you get stressed out in class and then you have to come back and then you're like, I'm so stressed out, going from one lecture hall that's filled with people to another. So it's kind of like, so personally, how do you feel about our educational system in Nigeria? Personally, how do you feel?
Every journey is not supposed to be personal. But okay, personally, I feel we're getting okay. We have a vision in mind, but man, the journey to the vision is taking too long. It's taking very very long.
Okay.
Yes, we have what we want to see compared to what we're already having already, but the way it is being handled, or the way should I say the government is going about the educational sector, it's making it look like it's a very long walk to freedom. So
Right.
that is basically my perception about our educational system.
That's no hope. But we still have hope.
No, it is hope because there's something. at the end.
There's hope. Like, okay, because it's left for us,
Yeah.
the students, they're going to get into that position to try to amend some things because we are growing, we are the future leaders that have been sitting home for 5 months. So with that being said, Blessing, do you have anything to tell the students out there on what you do, anything creative enough to do during the strike? Because we've been at home for 5 months and trust me, we're not even sure when it's going to end.
You don't say that anymore.
I'll still be positive. You should understand that it will still end. Every problem has an end, but sometimes it takes a while. So do you have anything lucrative enough for us?
Yes. Okay. Most students, they actually feed themselves and they don't even have money to learn a skill. So first of all, they might need a job to do to earn a living. They can't travel back to Lagos and other states they're from. So first, we're actually looking out for job opportunities in companies around that could employ them. But some, I'll always advise someone to go for a skill because it's better, except some very good jobs. But how long will that kind of job last when you're not even done with school? So, like I said, we've been able to put us on a few things like exercise training for safety officers.
Yeah.
We've had makeup. I mean, lots of them. But then, aside the basic skills like tailoring, makeup, and the rest, you still go for technical and soft skills. You know, like web development, which we've done that, and then we're still looking. In fact, they should expect more from the student union because we still have a lot in place. Because most time when we want to go forward, we have to put like, okay, that's what we call a strike. But then it's not working, so we just have to put more things in place for them. So they should just get ready for us.
Yeah. Because it's really necessary. Even when ASU calls up strike and then you're done with school, what's next?
Yeah.
It's true.
So what's next? Are you still gonna practice journalism or
Actually,
you're going to go learn a skill?
no. The skill is the journalism. If you ask me, yes, I've been learning enough skill for that will sustain me during this period.
Yeah.
So basically, I won't say I'm left out. If I am to give my opinion as concerning the strike and how I'm handling the strike, I would say the strike is a serious blessing to me, despite the fact that it's a major delay in my educational progress. But it has given me time to actually consider some other things and pursue them.
Yeah.
And God has helped me. I've gotten them.
Okay.
So I would say it's more of a blessing to me than a delay. But they should do. I need my certificate. That's what is just stopping me now. I just need that.
Okay. The both of you are saying skills. So basically we have students definitely that are not interested in these skills. You get. They come. That's a reason why majority come to school. That professional works that we know that we cannot get out there.
Yeah.
We cannot get them. Okay, like someone studying medicine and surgery now, is expecting his certificate at the end of the day. He's gonna go to a hospital and apply to be a medical doctor. Some of us, we don't want to learn skills. We want the certificate. We want to do professional work, not about the skills alone. So do you still think skills are necessary?
Yes. Okay, for instance, my president is a medical student, and they just completed HSC training. He was a student because these are soft. I don't know how backup skills are very necessary for these professions. Now let's take for example law students.
Yeah.
You can go to any firm. They can just learn from there. They can just enhance what they already learned in school. So it's still necessary that they learn something.
Okay. I love the fact that you guys are really, really confident about this skill stuff because I want to go and learn my own. But I need that sometimes you still need extra pocket money.
That will take your transport to the street.
That's the point. So apart from being a show host, so we still have other things in mind. So I need funding.
You need funding? Are you appealing for funds? You don't open a GoFundMe account.
That's the only thing I want right now. Okay, so we've had all you have to say. What do you have to say to the students?
Okay, yes. Before my vice president speaks, I would say, okay, I have colleagues that are still in the house at this point. They did their internship and they're done with their internship.
Yeah.
But according to them, the strike has taken too long than they expected. So their parents have called them home. Come back to the house, you're wasting money there. So they all had to go back. Now they are in the house and there is no opportunity for them, according to what I've heard some of them say, that there's no opportunity for them. They don't know where they can go and apply because they're not used to that environment compared to Uyo here. Yeah. So what I would rather say to them is there should be something that you should have learned while you were still in Uyo. So you either look for ways to develop on that one or look for something else that you are interested in and get yourself involved in that one. Because believe me, when you spend 5 months sitting in the house doing nothing, you get to some point, your parents will start seeing you like one liability in the house. Excuse me. But you are just sitting down there wasting money and wasting food. You are even wasting electricity in the house because you are wasting cable bills. You are wasting the DSTV, sitting in the house doing nothing. So what I advise you to do is, okay, I'm not trying to make comparisons here, but I know a friend that started planning for what he's going to do when ASU calls off strike when he was in year 1. And the guy was like, whenever they strike, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And the guy has lots of things on his diary that he will just jump on one after the other. I'm not making complaint like I said, but it will not be wrong if you have something like that. Yeah. So have a list of things that you do because we cannot trust the fact that once we resume, we might not go back on strike, which we are not praying for, but we cannot just trust it. So basically have something, have backup plan set for yourself. Now in this period that you don't have backup plan, just attach yourself somewhere. Don't sit in the house and warm the chairs. You lose your respect. So that's what I'll say.
Okay, I feel like I'm warming my chair right now. Okay, so over to you. What do you have to say to your students? Because now we have the vice president talking. So what do you have to say to them?
Okay, I think they're aware of what they should do already, so I don't have to say much. But then I'm just here to encourage them to take up any opportunity they see. They should always look out for opportunities even when they don't come to them.
Yeah.
Most of them might say, I don't have money to learn a trade. They should go, they have data. Go online, check for what you can learn. There are free
Courses,
apps and stuff. You can actually learn things from, which I am also doing. I mean, there are lots of opportunities out there, so just go up there and grab something.
Okay. Okay. Can still go if you want to do pharmacy. You can still go to a chemist and learn how to sell drugs.
Or you can go to a farm.
Like seriously, because I actually saw a student who did that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you want?
Going to a chemist to go learn how to sell drugs.
Yes.
Yeah. And he's
Do you learn that?
Yes.
You just learn the prices and then tell
Yes.
this stuff is 200.
Normal price. Now 1 card order now. 1 card.
But anyway.
We just learn it. But you just go to know the situation
Okay.
of how the settings are.
Okay.
You can still, even if you don't want to learn a skill outside what you're doing, you can still learn something in what you're doing. Like, okay, if you're in communication arts, you can go out there, just try something with that. It's not like you're going to deviate entirely from what you're doing. So, finally, I'm sorry to say this to my audience, to my guests. We have to call it a close for today. We have to close it up. We have to end it so that we can learn skill, because time is running by. And thank you so much, Mama, for making it out here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Chop knuckle. I have to give you 2.
Why?
Okay. Why? Actually, it's because men like gizzards in.
Oh my God, that's very, very discriminatory. Why would you say that?
So I have to give you the honor of 2 chop knuckles.
Do you know I don't even eat gizzard?
Why?
Funny twist, right? You guys put too much importance on that thing. That thing is just a bag of sand that was washed. there's no special about that stuff. Give me the lap, rather. Please. That's it though.
Okay, Ishegunko.
No, it's bony.
It's
It's not bony.
So when did you turn his sister?
You said?
When did you turn his sister?
I mean,
Because normally, you know that once on my show I was talking about social pressure on men, and then this is like another pressure I think I should talk about taking gizzards. Gizzards.
even place too much importance on that thing.
And then I remember one time I told a guy who was like he's gonna eat only gizzard. He's going to eat only
Oh
shrimp.
my God,
I was like, can
humans.
you eat head of fish?
Oh,
Let's try that.
don't add that one too.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of the show today. Follow my page, Wisdom Godwin. Click on the subscribe button, Wisdom Godwin. Follow my Instagram account, Wisdom Godwin. God wins.
Follow her to the house. Wisdom Godwin.
No, I don't accept visitors. I don't accept visitors. See you same time next week. I don't accept. Don't come. See you same time next week. Bye bye.